Peace, family. I'm sitting in my office, right, and I'm looking at an Instagram post of David Benavidez, and he's making a plea actually to Turki Alalshikh, saying that, hey man, could you please try to make this fight happen with me and Canelo, blase squaze. I also saw an interview with Dana White basically saying that if the Saudis can't make this fight happen, then no one can.
So the records are padded and it's all bullshit. If you look at the way boxing is done, these guys try to steer clear of the tough fights so that you can make more money, and be 57-0 with 57 knockouts and all that shit.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman.
I can give you the perfect example. You get a Canelo Alvarez. He doesn't want to fight the Mexican Monster. He doesn't want to fight David Benavidez. I mean, what's wrong with boxing? And what is it that it could change? Because sometimes I feel like the WBC and a lot of these other sanctions, like, dude, strip them of their damn belt. Like, I want to know who the actual best in the world is.
The boxing mentality is just so.
But how would you
nutty.
fix it, Dana? How would you fix the sport of boxing? Because I think you get rid of the 4 belts, put them all under one sanction, and then you just like the UFC, it's the same damn business model. It's a shame because I'm like you, Dana. I love boxing.
If Saudi Arabia can't do it, can't make this happen right now, nobody can make it happen. These guys can't do it, nobody can do it.
And my question is this: why is it that the Saudis have to be the one to make this fight happen? I'm gonna tell you why. Because the type of money that Canelo is demanding. Apparently he wasn't joking. Some Canelo fans called my show and said, oh, he was just saying that in jest. No, he's not saying that in jest. Because if he was just saying that in jest, then why is David Benavidez, a PBC fighter, reaching out to an entity that has nothing to do with the PBC when he has always showed loyalty to the PBC, Al Heyman's PBC? So he's reaching out across the pond with an entity, the Saudis, that have nothing to do with the PBC in order to make this fight happen. So Canelo wants $150 million. That's probably for real. He wants that type of money. I seriously doubt someone's going to give him $150 million guarantee. Hell, Floyd Mayweather did not receive $150 million guarantee throughout his career ever in life to fight anyone. So that means that Al Heyman is not going to put that type of money up. That means that Floyd Mayweather, like I said before, I make $300 million a month, is not going to put that type of money up. So if they're not going to put that type of money up, Showtime folded like a lawn chair. They're done. Shout out to Paramount Global, who owns Showtime. Showtime Boxing is done. So my question is, why why does it take that to make this fight happen? Like, that's an astronomical amount of money. Again, if whoever's going to put the money up, fine. I don't get a dime of it. But my thing is it's mighty strange to me because David Benavidez has always showed loyalty to the PBC, but yet he's reaching out to a non-PBC entity to make a fight happen. So the thing is everything's supposed to go through Al Heyman, right?
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman.
Samson Lewis. So what? Samson Lewis is the promoter. So what is he going to do? Is he going to jump ship on the PBC, leave after their contract is up? I don't know, and then go fight. And then do kind of what Shelly Finkel was doing with Deontay Wilder. You guys notice that Deontay Wilder is fighting Zhilei Zhang, and he's fighting him on this is his second fight that he's having in Saudi Arabia. He's essentially just left the PBC and now he's fighting over there as a free agent. So would he do something of that sort? Do you get what I'm saying? Because Turki Alalshikh, I see that David Benavidez reached out to Turki Alalshikh, but Turki Alalshikh reached out to what's my main man name? Gervonta Tank Davis, and Gervonta Tank Davis pretty much cursed him out. Not cursed him out, but he say F them or whatever. He tried me, he made me upset. I need at least 2 Ferraris or 2 Lamborghinis or whatever he asked for just to have a conversation. David Benavidez is taking a different approach. He like, look, man, I'm going to reach out to him. So Tank turned him down because he's going to be loyal to the black man. Nothing wrong with that. That's what he want to do. If he want to play skin color politics, fine. If he want to ignore all the type of money that he can make just to be loyal to skin color, then fine, do that. But David Benavidez is reaching out to Turki Alalshikh. And I saw an interview with Turki Alalshikh as well. And he said, hey, man, I want to make that fight between Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis. I want to talk to Al Heyman. Apparently, he has not been able to get in contact with Al Heyman. From what I'm hearing, no one has been able to get in contact with him. So what role would Al Heyman play in this? I have no idea. What role would Money Mayweather, like I said before, if you're working with Al Heyman, you're working with me? What role would he play in this? I have no idea. But for a PBC fighter, a guy that's been loyal to the soil to Al Heyman, praise him, worship him, thank him for everything in life, now he's reaching out to the Arabs.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman.
Turki Alalshikh, in order to make a fight happen between 2 Mexicans. Let that sink in. And Al Haymon ain't putting the money up. Amazon Prime, they not going to put the money up. Jeff Bezos got more money than God. He ain't putting the money up. So it is what it is. David Benavidez really wants this fight. He's hungry. And Canelo, wants an astronomical amount of money to fight him. He's not asking for that type of money to fight Jaime McGill. Didn't ask for that type of money to fight John Ryder. Didn't ask for that type of money to fight doggone Caleb Plant. But as Showbiz the Adult would say, who is a diehard Canelo fan, he say this guy Canelo's asking 5 and 6 times more money to fight David Benavidez than he's ever asked to fight in his entire career. Ask anyone.
Canelo Alvarez made $12 million against Floyd Mayweather. Against Caleb Plant, $40 million. He made $40 million against Triple G as well, and $30 million in the rematch. In the trilogy, he earned about $45 million in salary. So essentially, Canelo Alvarez, at the least, is asking for $100 million more than his highest payday ever. You're fighting Jaime McGill for $35 million. So you must ask yourself, why must Canelo get paid 4 times more than his highest payday ever to fight David Benavidez? I want $200 million for him. That's how much of a risk he is, how much of a big shot he is. He can give me $200 million.
And Showbiz the Adult and Nessa Gibbs called him a duck.
Canelo Alvarez. It is definitely the most embarrassing duck I've ever seen, because Canelo Alvarez is one of the greatest fighters of all time.
I think it's a duck if you're asking for 200 million or even 150 million guaranteed. Mayweather made 180 for maybe Pacquiao or maybe McGregor, but that wasn't guaranteed up front. It wasn't like, here's a $180 million check up front before you fight. Like, I never heard of that in my life watching boxing. So this has to be a duck. I can see the angle of him trying to fish for the maximum offer. And that's why he's saying, anybody that wants to offer me this, I'll fight him tomorrow. But it's pretty much a duck.
So what do you guys think? This is kind of crazy, right? Because, the pro PBC guys, I mean, how do you feel about Turki Alalshikh? And then if this fight were to happen, more than likely, let's say they put the money up for the fight, more than likely it's going to happen in Saudi Arabia.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Haymon.
It's going to happen in Saudi Arabia. Let that sink in. It's not going to happen in America, not going to happen in Vegas, not going to happen with the pro-black company PBC that's with the white network Amazon Prime. It's not going to happen over there.
If you had Canelo sit in front of you right now, what would you say to him?
I'm not scared of nobody. I've heard everybody that's been in front of me, and Canelo's no different. And I will hurt him too, and I'll take all his belts. It's crazy that he asked for 150 million or 200 million to fight me, but he still has the nerve to say that I don't bring nothing to the table. So if I didn't bring nothing to the table, why are you asking for more money than you won in your whole career if I don't mean anything? Maybe after he gets that money, he can buy himself a pair of balls. I've earned my title shot, and I've earned to the people. I've earned the respect from the people, so now let's make the fight happen.
David Benavidez, loyal to the soil, die hard, I love everything Al Haymon, fighter. And shout out to the Mexican monster, has to reach out to the Arabs to make a fight happen with Saul Canelo Alvarez, who is a PBC fighter right now.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Haymon.
You can't make this shit up.
Canelo Alvarez, you are elite, you are big time, no doubt about that. But it is clear with what you're saying that you are ducking Benavidez, not because you haven't fight him, but because of the words that you're using. He's nothing. He's nothing. You know better. You know better. Fight that man. That is the fight we want to see with you. We don't want to see a 4th fight versus Triple G. We don't want to see you fight another one of the Charlos. We don't want to see Terrence Crawford moving up 3 weight classes to fight you. We want you to fight right where you are against that dude in your weight division who's been begging for a shot at the crown. David Benavidez deserves that.
Leave your comments below. Tell me, what do you think?
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Haymon.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.